Hey, my friends, do you know what day it is? It is the first day of the second half of the year. Can you believe that we are halfway through this incredible year of 2020? I've got so many thoughts going through my head and a number of things that are bouncing around, but I want to cover a couple of things really quick with you. Again, first day of the second half of the year. I want to take you back 6 months, January 1st. What did you start off expecting 2020 to be like? What were your goals? What were your expectations? I know without a doubt that 2020 has been nothing like anybody has expected. Now, for a lot of people, it has been more of a negative experience. So much going on with the isolation and the pandemic and all the things going on, here locally. We've had earthquakes, we've had fires recently, and just amazing, incredible things going on. And a lot of people are really suffering, really struggling with that. One of the things is, I haven't been posting my running ramblings lately, but I have been running, and my mind has been rambling. And so many of the ads, all the advertisements out right now are talking about these troubling times, these unprecedented times, these difficult times. And while, yes, that's true in a sense, it's driving me crazy. Yes, these are unprecedented times. Yes, there's a lot of difficulty because we're dealing with stuff that we've never dealt with before. But guess what? We're always dealing with stuff that we've never dealt with before, or we're dealing with the same old stuff that we've just never figured out how to deal with. If we're in that mindset that these are troubling times, difficult times, honestly, it's going to always be that way. There's always going to be something. And you might find yourself saying that. There's always something. I want to challenge you to break free of that mindset. Yes, these are unprecedented times. We're experiencing stuff that our generation has never dealt with, but it's nothing that mankind has never dealt with. Mankind has been through pestilence before. Mankind has been through disasters and trials before. Mankind has been through famines and economic catastrophes and natural devastation before. And we're still here. We've come through it. It's about, what are you going to adopt the attitude of, I can conquer anything. I can figure out how to get through anything. I can survive anything. And those who do that not only go through these unprecedented times and survive them, but they thrive in them. And I've seen so many examples lately of people thriving and doing so well in these times. Not that their life has been easy or that they haven't had difficulties. Some of them have faced some of the worst difficulties that I've known of people in these times, but they come through it and they're growing and they're thriving. And so that's what I want to encourage you is it's all on how you want to look at it. Now, go back to January 1st. Maybe you set some goals, some resolutions. I want to ask you, where are you at on those? How are you doing? I decided to go back on my list. I had a list of 20 for 2020 that I had made, and I've been reviewing through that. And I'm a little off track for some things. I haven't been accomplishing all the things that I wanted to, but I've been making really great progress on a lot of things, and particularly a number of the things that were really big and really important to me. In fact, I've exceeded some of the biggest goals that I had. If you've looked at my Facebook post or my wife's Facebook post, feed, you can see that today we purchased our first home together. My wife and I have been married 6 years, and we just purchased our home. It's the home we've been living in for the last 3 years. We've been renting it, and we've finally been able to get things together and qualify to put that together. And that has been a result of several of these goals that I've been working on, one of which to significantly increase my income so that I could afford to purchase a home. Or not afford. I could afford to purchase a home. I just couldn't meet the criteria to qualify for a mortgage. And so we finally got that. And we're on track to make some of our other goals come to life because of the process of increasing the income that came through a process of goal setting and changing the way I think. And that's one of the other things I've been working on, is growing my coaching business, growing my influence and the ability to help people understand how to change how they think. Okay. So I want to encourage you to go back and look at your goals, see where you're at. I've got about half of my goals either well in progress or checked off. I'm on good track to possibly reach some of the other half. I probably won't reach all of them, but I've already accomplished a huge amount for this year, more than I ever have in the past. This has literally been probably one of the best years of my life, and especially of the last 10 years has been great as far as what I've accomplished. And I want to encourage you that you can do it too. But it all comes back to this idea of don't get stuck in looking at these unprecedented times as oppressive times, as difficult times, as times that'll drag you down. These are times where you can grow. These are the best times to grow. These are times where you can make the biggest breakthroughs in your life. So I want to encourage you to look into that and do that and see what you're doing. But go and back and evaluate your goals. I also want to give you a couple of ideas, things that I'm working on with collaborating with a couple of other people. If you are looking to improve and if you want to break out of this fog that you feel like maybe we're in this 2020, if you feel like you want to hit the reset button on 2020 and turn it around and start that path, I have some great resources that can help you with that. I personally would love to chat with you one-on-one, do a free session. I've got some ideas, some things, some tools that I can give you that can help with that. I want to give those things to you at no charge, and not even just as hooks to bring you in. I just want to say, look, here's some stuff that can help. And if we want to look at working together down the road, that's great too. But let's find things that can help you move forward in your life if that's what you're looking for. But I want to point you to a couple other resources that I've been collaborating with these people. They're really helpful. Specifically, one group for men and one group for women. Not that I want to be segregating that, but we have different needs and different things sometimes that we focus on. And right now I'm working with a group of women called BU Women's Retreats run by Melinda Jepson. She's putting on a retreat, a program for women coming up this fall, I believe in October. And it's a great thing. So go over to BU Women's Retreats. I'll put some links in the comments here, BU Women's Retreats, and look at that. Great opportunity to collaborate and network and just get together with a bunch of like-minded women who want to grow and find their best selves and learn to be you. So that's a great opportunity there. The other group that I work with is Battalion of Brothers, run by Chip Isley, and I'll again put the links into that. But we're a group of men who want to we aren't. Men typically aren't the types that we don't generally get together and I guess share our emotions and this and that. But let's face it, guys, there's a bunch of us out there who are really struggling. A lot of us are really struggling with our confidence, with our finances, with our relationships, with our health. And we need to find solutions, but too often we are too prideful or just too manly to speak up and say, hey, I need some help, or how do I do this, or where do I go? I need some directions. Guys, I know you don't like to ask for directions. I know you don't like to read the instructions. This is a group of guys who understands that, but also knows how to rally around each other and help each other find the answers and solutions that we're looking for in our lives. And so I want to encourage you to go take a look at Band of Brothers. We're putting together some really neat stuff coming up here to help men, again, free opportunities to learn and be involved and work with like-minded people to help us grow. So look at those two opportunities. Let's kick off. Let's treat this like New Year's, beginning of a new year, July 1st. Let's go and let's make the rest of this year an amazing year, an unprecedented year for all the right reasons. So have a great day, people.